This show has been sponsored by Citroen Used Cars.
Right, hello people. I'm here with Team Extreme Measures. How you do? Introduce yourselves, please.
Hi, my name is Nicola, I'm navigator.
Jonathan Tadier, Trottleman.
Jonathan Mute, driver.
Okay, so like these guys have been on KVTV a fair bit. I understand since you've put on 2 engines, you've never actually made it to Tobago.
No, we always make it to Tobago, you know. Somewhere or the other.
All right, okay, but on the boat's own power, let me rephrase, you've never actually made it to.
Jonathan would be the righteous person to let you know about that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, how technical you want to get? Like finishing the race or reaching into Tobago?
Finishing the race on your own power. When was the last time you actually got to Tobago?
When we were single engine. That was when you and I started racing. Yeah, so about 2012, 2011, 2012 was the last time we actually finished a race. I think we finished top honors to a race with Bellows, Chad before that.
We actually covered that. That's on KVTV, the last time you actually got to Tobago. So, what difficulties have you been having with the boat so far this year?
This year we actually had a good run for the national championships. I think we finished second overall in the national championship. Just a week before the last regatta, the final regatta, we blew up our head. Right?
Blew your head on one or both of the engines?
Just one engine, just one engine.
Engine block.
So yeah, so we put a hole in it. So for this great race, we actually had to get 2 brand new power heads, 2 different engines. So we're trying to get those up and running, sort out all the little things and the like fuel tanks and whatever it is to make sure that the engine's firing good, performing good, they're starting up, break them in, and hopefully we can make it this year.
Right, so have you done any testing since you fixed the engines, the boat?
No, and that is part of the problem of running national championships for the entire year. You're showing up every regatta and something is going to break. It's racing. You're not outside there cruising, you're not fishing, you're not just going down the islands.
Right.
So something is going to break at some point, right? And when you're balling on a budget, at the end of the day, things going to take a little time to fix. And you know, that's where our sponsors come in. They've been a huge help for us to get us ready for a great race. So right now, with the little bit of time frame we had from the last regatta to this one, we're just trying to make sure that these engines could hold out, they could survive the run, and we make it to Tobago this year. When we get to Tobago, we'll see whether we reach in there first, second, third, or last.
Okay. So, no testing as yet. You must be going to be doing some frantic testing this week because the great race is next week.
For sure, for sure. Still a lot of work to do, but the team will be ready for sure.
Right. Okay, so big up some of your sponsors.
Oh, we had to big up a lot of sponsors right now. Liquor Molly, Durex, we have Sagicor.
Island Beer Chill and Grill. That's where we're getting all our alcohol from. That's who keeps us running. Island Beer Chill and Grill, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
Zeppelin International. Zeppelin International.
He's a huge help.
Escape. Who else we have on board here, man?
Bar Basics.
Bar Basics. Oh,
Jumping on.
Tropical. Tropical just came on board.
Roaches Auto.
Roaches Auto.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We have 63 on the avenue.
Correct. Another good place. You want to look for Team Extreme Measures? Pass by 63, we did.
Right.
All your cricket games, football games and so on, you're showing them
63.
there.
So, the 50th great race, the 50th anniversary. Who's your competition in your category?
We have Fire Chief running very well throughout the season. They will be a fierce competitor. We have Dynamite Ride Formula now came back in. They were also a very good contender. Chris Gone Wild, very good boat, very good team. So I mean the competition is stiff and it always will be stiff. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, at the end of the day, with all the competition that you have outside there, you're really racing against yourself. If your equipment don't hold out, don't even think about the other competition. So really and truly, you have to make sure your boat could reach Tobago first before you study anybody else outside there. Right? So as much as you'll say, well, you have this boat or that boat inside your class and so on, it's really up to you and what you do and your preparations. When you get to Tobago and you finish and you cross that line, at that point you study, well, I wonder who else reach.
Okay, so what's the game plan this time when you're at the line and they say go? Are you gonna take it easy, nice and steady, or you're mashing out full throttle?
Well, we obviously going to be monitoring all our equipment constantly from the get-go. But our mission right now is to reach Tobago.
Right.
That's the main mission right now.
So take it easy on the start then.
Well, we will always say we will take it easy and cruise up the road, but at the end of the day, it is a great race. It is a race. It is a competition at the end of the day. But, you know, we want to, our main mission right now is to reach Tobago, cross that finish line.
Right. And I see on your boat you've got a memorial for Garth as well.
Of course. Now, to me, Garth was like my second father, you know. People used to watch him. Garth's son is actually named Jonathan as well, right? And used to be, that's like my brother, you know. He's living in Dubai now, so big up to Jono.
Yeah.
But yeah, Garth was like another father to me. So definitely had to pay our respects to him. A lot of what I know comes from Garth, apart from my own family. But Garth is family. He is family, and we will always have to pay that respect to him.
If money was no object, what modification would you add to the boat?
You see that boat called Monster over there?
No. I'm not talking about buying a new boat. What modification would you add to your existing boat?
Maybe inboard 525, get up into the 80-man all category, run hard. Them boys, good competition in that group. So.
If there was any particular sponsor you could add to your add to your current list of sponsors, anyone that you might have your eye out there on?
I mean, in all fairness, we love our sponsors. Our sponsors there first, and it's not to say I would go look for another sponsor outside there, right? Because at the end of the day, we want consistency with our sponsors, and the ones that we do have on the boat right now, they've had our backs from day one. They've maintained it. So quite happy with them. I mean, if we have to wish for anything, we would wish that our sponsors got more money so they could in turn transfer it to us. But to say I'm looking at another sponsor outside there, we're always looking at them, but we want consistency, and we have who we have, and we're quite happy with them. They've like I said, they've had our backs, and that's what we want, that's what we need, and that's what keeps us running.
And when you do get to Tobago, is Lime like that?
Well, I mean, that's understood.
Well, I've never actually been to Tobago for the Great Race, so I don't know. You'll have to tell the people.
Yeah, first of all, we will be in like highest spirits when we reach Tobago, cross that finish line. We will be in a different zone mentally, emotionally, everything, you know.
Right.
So yeah, definitely. And then after that, then you can say Lime like that.
Right. Well, wishing you guys, Team Extreme Measures, all the best for this great race.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks to KVTV for coming out, you know. We appreciate seeing you all at all our events and so on. So keep supporting the powerboat racing thing.
Thank you, will do.
Yes, man.
Bless you.